what have you found are the best lead funnels these days? Is it cold outreach, cold email outreach that you're finding works best for most agencies? Is it paid ads? Um, is it LinkedIn? Um, or does it depend what your niche is, or kind of for people that are looking to build that next funnel? What are your findings on that?
It depends on the market that they're trying to target and the offer they have. So essentially, if um, we try something like tapping e-commerce stores in in United States, then cold email funnel is going to be extremely competitive. Um, it's just so much saturation when tapping e-commerce stores in the US with a cold email funnel. So it might not work as well as, for example, um, doing things like, um, let's say, cold email in Norway for
Mhm.
solar panel companies, or it really needs to be a funnel where it's not overly saturated. So it's not really that straightforward to say, hey, this is the best funnel for that offer. It depends on the market, depends on the offer, and based on that, we can make some assumptions or we can make some tests. And we usually test it. We calculate the response based on the conversion rates and reply rates, and sometimes after a 2 or 3 weeks of test, we get, um, for example, um, 7% or 10% positive reply rate where we get requests from the companies to send an offer and get on a call from a cold email. It's like 1 out of 10 is saying, "Hey, I'm interested. Like, let's get on a call." That is
That's
crazy.
that's pretty
That
good.
is
Yeah,
that is
crazy
crazy
good.
good. Yeah. But
Like three
sometimes we
percent.
send,
3% is good. 3% positive response reply.
and we got 10% on the recent campaign for one niche on cold email. And sometimes we get literally nobody answering out of thousands of emails, and nobody wants it. And when you're going to be tapping on niches that get too many of those emails, then you're an X in the sea of X's, and that won't really work. So really depends on the offer, depends on the market,
Mhm.
and what you do is you test it, and then if you see that this doesn't work, then you pivot, and you either pivot your offer or you pivot your way of getting to those clients. You pivot on the funnel that you have. So I call it the SOFA framework. So with SOFA framework, essentially what you're doing is trying to find the right market fit with the um, right service, with the right um, offer, with the right funnel, and and so on. And the last one is the audience. Let me try to screen share, then I can show you as well. Um, Let me know if you can
I
see the
got it.
screen. So this is my beautiful drawing of our software network framework. So again, service, offer, funnel, audience. So there needs to be match between these four. So what you want to do is you want to start with any of these, either your service, even either your offer, either your funnel or your audience, and start testing it. So you have this idea, you design something very basic, some very MVP version, as in like a basic cold email campaign, basic landing page on Google Sites that takes like 15 minutes. You start pitching it, you test and you assess the conversion rates, and then um, you pivot here. And then here you iterate. This is this iteration process where you just pivot and change things until you find something that works. And then the second option is um, what you do is you just copy a funnel offers service and audience that has already been proven to work for somebody else. This is less creative, but it's just proven to work. And
Mhm.
if you really only know one thing, like my only service is I do Google Ads, then you can still change your offer. You can say, I make Google ads for solar panel companies. I make Google ads for recruitment companies. It's like so many different things. And you can reframe this offer in millions of different ways to solve millions of different problems of different audiences. So there's always a way of pivots. So that's essentially the iteration process there.